not to be so laughing or to be so funny or just making a joke or something, because it's not a funny matter anymore, because we're actually facing through a lot of problems now. The World War III, when it could happen, the whole world, like, it was like horrific. World War II, oh my god, you know what happened? Maybe the chance for World War III. Everyone's facing this. Everyone's facing the problem. Everyone's getting the fear in their heart. Everyone can see what's happening around with Russia and Ukraine right now. To be honest, personally, I don't know where's the actual problem between them, but how far I know, how far I got the information from the outside is just a personal war for some of the President Vladimir Putin and Zelensky, President of Ukraine. So the problems maybe around like Ukraine was a part of Russia for a very long time, and whatever he had, the Ukrainian president had the connection with Russia. So there's been like an independent country itself, but still it has a connection with Russia, and Russia was cool with it. But right now, the new president Zelensky, he just wants to make it a totally new Ukraine, a totally independent country of himself. He doesn't want to get under anyone, which is actually creating problem for Russia. Probably his ego problem or whatever the problems are, or maybe some other issues. You probably could know better than me, but how far I knew is everything's like all about this one. And to be honest, like a country like Ukraine, a very small country like Ukraine, compared to Russia, it's a huge. I personally, I'm just, I don't get surprised and I get confused to know who I'm gonna support by, because you know what's actually not to understand who's actually right or wrong. Like I used to like follow Vladimir Putin for his strong personality. He's like a lion. You know what? But right now, it seems like the whole world just going for the support of Ukraine, including my another country, U.S. And I don't know where's Bangladesh actually doing right now. But well, everything's happening like this, so there's nothing special to be saying too funnily or something. But I'm just trying to give some quick informations that whenever a war happens, it creates the most problems. The economic drop. Maybe the Russia or mostly the Ukraine is getting the economic drop right now because Russia's just full on the mode. They're going to full attack and they're like maybe almost close to win. They're probably gonna think about themselves, but you know what? Anything could happen at any time. And to be honest, mentally I support Russia. Cause I think cause they're maybe actually I'm sorry from war, but I didn't want to say. I said I don't mentally support Russia for something, but mentally support Ukraine because they're actually showing them innocent. But you know what? Media can do anything. They can change everything. I don't know. Still, I'm confused, or still, I'm not totally sure who I'm gonna support for. But I just here to see for more things. What is the actual reason for this? Like all this war has been happening all around. It shouldn't be done. You know what? The world, Earth, is something to be living in peacefully. Because no matter how we fight, no matter what we do, you're staying on the same damn globe. You're not moving. You're not going there. You're not going here. You're not being like a king of everything, but just killing innocent, a lot of innocent peoples. Why, bro? I know this video is probably not gonna make a lot of effect, but I'm telling that just think of you guys probably are the big leaders. Yeah, you are, and that's where you're having a fight, maybe ego fight or whatever the fight you're having on. But just think of a normal single human. What is going for them? A kid is taking birth in a bomb shelter. Everyone's fear. Nobody's on a safe place. People are leaving their countries. People are getting scared every time they're getting scared of their love, their life, their house. They're just living in their apartments on just by the fear and whatever into like the nuclear missiles or nuclear attack or anything. They're actually fear of everything a lot, and they're still been trying to cover up themselves, but still can't cover up because very intelligent armies are. But you know what? Actually, Ukraine is the country I don't know much information about, but it should be done as well. Because just look at this. Like human, I just said it before. Like the humanity should support the humanity response, and the humanity goes in the support of Ukraine right now. Because Russian people, they don't say anything. It's all against the whole Ukraine versus Russia. Only Vladimir Putin. So there is no the whole country's difference. Only Putin versus whole Russian people, and he's a powerful. He's putting everyone out. That's what I do. Oh well, sorry for mouse distraction here. Actually, just called me for something. Well, I still work later, but what it's actually telling like humanity. You know what? I'm just saying again by bringing the whole emotions back again. Humanity should support where humans are, and we can easily can see that Ukraine is suffering the most. So you know, whatever you're doing, the country by the wars or the countries or politics, whatever damn it is. But think about the humans where your citizens are feeling by, what your citizens actually want. Because everything is democratic. No matter whatever king you are, no matter whatever the president or the ruler you are, everything depends on each single human's mindset. It all depends on them because it's their country, not only yours, not only others. But so, whatever the fight, you probably have no right, you probably get the right to yourself to shoot other countries, but not to take the life and not to take the happiness of the people, of every single people. You're gonna face the later, boy.